good day, everyone. Take a look at this video from Friday from Childersburg, Alabama. They are having fun sledding down a hill. Now, this is not a normal situation for Alabama. They usually don't get this much snow, and they definitely got a lot of it. And also, Hattiesburg, Mississippi had a lot of snow on Friday through the overnight, but it left us with beautiful shots all around the city. I mean, take a look at this. You see the football stadium there covered in snow. Absolutely gorgeous to see. And we are still talking about snow across the East Coast, but more toward the north and east as we head throughout the rest of the day today. But good day, meteorologist Marcus Walter, talking about your weather across the country, but focusing in on that cold and snow. And we'll take you to two more places, Greenville, Tennessee, and also Jefferson, North Carolina. These areas currently getting snow. Some more snow is falling, and we are expecting even more winter weather throughout the day today and over the next couple of days, especially farther north and east. But here's another picture out of Marietta, Georgia, showing a more or less a Lockheed Martin plane covered in snow as we look toward Hattiesburg, Mississippi. Once again, snow covering the house there, covering the grass and covering the sidewalks, and we picked up a good amount of snow across parts of the south and southeast. Take a look at Highlands, North Carolina. They picked up 15 inches of snow, and also other parts of Alabama picked up at least 10 inches of snow. Even Liberty, Mississippi picked up 7 inches of snow. And as we look over toward Georgia, some of the latest numbers through last night showing that Crossroads, Georgia picked up 10 inches of snow, but places like Lost Mountain picked up 8 inches, and even Temple picked 7 inches of snow. So again, we have seen a lot of snow, but you'll notice we're losing the alerts across the south and east. That's a sign of this system moving out. So overall, dry weather definitely on the way, but we still have some snow out there across parts of Georgia and the Carolinas. And we also notice some heavy rain in some parts of Florida. We'll look in the southeast first to point out if you are in Mississippi or Alabama, you are dry, but we are still watching the snow taper off in Georgia. But some heavy rain still impacting much of Florida, especially near Port St. Lucie and areas just to the south, even all the way down to Miami. Be aware of that for today. But as we look toward the south and east, we definitely will be drying out. No more wet weather in the way, but we have some cold air that will be moving in for tonight. Temperatures getting very low, near freezing in a lot of areas and even below freezing. That will definitely be a threat to any pets or animals outside. So make sure you bring those animals and those plants inside if you can to protect them. Birmingham, Alabama, for example, tonight we dip down to 21 degrees, but over the next couple of days we will start to moderate. And as we look toward Atlanta, Georgia, well, we're talking about a little rain and snow on the way for today, or at least wrapping up, and then we are chilly overnight into Sunday morning, but we do notice improving conditions overall as we head throughout this coming work week. But now let's take you to what's happening across the north and east, because we have New York City getting snow right now. Visibility is dropping there. We also notice snow impacting places like Seaside Heights, New Jersey, and even Washington, D.C. And when we take a look at the alerts that are still in place now, well, they stretch from the south all the way into the north and east. So if you have any travel plans today, whether you're traveling from Boston to Philadelphia to Washington, D.C. or Richmond, again, snow will continue to impact you all. Now, we'll focus in on the Carolinas first, just to point out that the snow does start to pretty much wrap up and move out for a lot of us by the time it gets to 2 p.m. and 3 p.m. But we have to watch yet another cold front with the Clipper system a little farther to our north. That cold front will push into the mountains and potentially bring some mountain snow to some of these areas. And when we take a look at where we are dealing with, or what we are dealing with snow-wise, maybe another light dusting, so maybe an inch in a few areas, and higher amounts farther north and east if you get closer to the nation's capital, an additional 2 to 4 inches potentially on the way. And take a look at Raleigh, Durham, for example. We have wet weather out there. We are dry, though, for the rest of the weekend. And the same goes for Washington, D.C. We have some rain showers around Saturday, but we are definitely drying out for Sunday and Monday. And as we focus in on the north and east, again, New York City, you all will continue with the snow from now through 6 p.m. and 7 p.m., even all the way toward 9 or 10 p.m. before it starts to taper off. And then as we look toward midnight, we're still watching snow impact places like Maine and Vermont and New Hampshire. And we're also watching for a little bit of lake effect snow with the Clipper system moving across that region as well. And just as we clear everything out as we head towards Sunday, we have to watch out for another series of storms to move through. So here's a look at the rain, or really the snow, over the next couple of hours. 2 to 4 inches a little inland, higher amounts along the coast, but we are definitely keeping an eye on this all day. We're also watching what's happening out west. Take a look at this video, some of the fire video from Friday. Again, some of the devastation that's been taking place there. So hard to see. We will talk more about those fire conditions, what they will be dealing with as we head throughout the day today. Definitely stay tuned.